This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Cherokee Limited 247 or 274 double DBH for double bunkhouse. Uh, with this, you get double propane tanks. You get a new battery. You get the hitch, like I mentioned. As you can see, that type slides up, so it's anti-sway plus distribution hitch. This gives you an idea of some of the information. There's a VIN number down here. Gross vehicle weight 6,243. Nice vehicle. Pretty clean on the outside. Not without its age. I mean, there's a little bit coming off of the decals there, as you can see. But for the most part, very clean vehicle. We have taken very good care of it. It is solar ready, so if you've got a solar panel, all you got to do is plug it into that port, and that will help charge up your battery. And then once your battery is charged up, of course, it goes through. Everything on this is pretty typical. You got your pass-through here, your hand tools, which I would just recommend that get a socket. That'll go on your leveling jack there. The blocks that you see, those come with it. Those are good for when you park. Most campgrounds, you're going to be in the grass or the mud or something like that. It's got the awning. I don't have the awning out right now. But the awning comes out, goes in. Everything works fine on that. Outside, you got the old steel steps, which work just fine. Everything works. You got your gas-controlled gas or electric water heater. And you've also got your furnace, which is gas only. You have a gas and electric refrigerator. So you can run it off of either. So if the power goes out, instead of running your refrigerator off of the battery, you can run it off of the gas. So wheels, tires, brand new, as you can see. You'll also get these leveling blocks. There's another set of them. So if you go over the other tire, so when you get to a campground that's off level, you'll be able to level it up, which this is none of the stuff that a dealership will ever tell you that you need. And it's all stuff that after you get it and then you find out, you're like, oh, well, why didn't they tell me? Well, because, then they think that you expect them to add it into the just give it to you, but they make money off of all that stuff. So let's see, one of these keys works here. Kind of a neat feature. Neat feature is that you got access to the bathroom right from the outside. So especially if you have kids, it's great. They can come in, they can use the bathroom. If you have guests, they can use the bathroom. without going through your camper, messing up your floors and so forth, which is something that I really never used that much because, well, we never really had that much company coming over. Okay, so on the back, you've got your spare, you've got your bike rack. The bike rack is connected directly to the frame, not just the bumper, so you don't have to worry about it being weak. It's strong enough to hold e-bikes and so forth. And if you've ever owned an e-bike or you own an e-bike, you know that those are pretty heavy machines. You've got your shore power. You've got your fresh water connection, city water connection, your shower. And under this one, you've got another giant storage space. You'll be getting the fold-up patio that's in there, the canopy. All that goes with it. There's enough room in there for chairs, everything like that. Again, you can see how those blocks work and hold everything up. You'll be getting the sewer system. You'll have I'll give you a whole tub that's got enough sewer to get you to the farthest connection that you need or as little as you need. And it is not a cheap hose system. It is one of the more expensive ones with a smooth inside. And if you've ever had to clean out a black water system or empty a RV tank, you know the importance of having a smooth inside on that hose. It also has a clear connection so you can see what's coming out, which sounds gross, but it is essential so that you know you're getting everything out of there and not leaving anything straying behind. Continuing on, the most important thing of any motorhome, besides entertainment, there is outdoor speakers, by the way, is storage space. So storage space on this particular model is excellent. So here you've got your different switches. The middle one turns on all the interior lights. This one turns on the light out here. And then this one turns on the exterior floodlight, which you can't see right now. So yellow light, white floodlight, and interior light. How you extend and retract your awning, slide your room in and out. These lights are LED, I guess, mood lights, if you want to call them that, which they are nice, you know, gives a nice feel, especially at night when you're watching TV or whatnot. But as I was saying, the most important feature is storage. And in this camper, we have lots of storage. You have storage above the bed. You have hanging room in the closet, plus it is deep and plenty of storage inside of there. It's probably not showing up too well on my camera. This area here, okay, and it's on both sides, it has a plug-in, which I don't know, but I myself use a CPAP machine, and that is a godsend. You'll find a lot of campers do not have that. They don't have the shelf, they don't have the hookup, they don't have the room for your CPAP machine. So it's nice to have. We also added a TV in there. That will be going with you. Let's see. You have solid doors on this model. Well, solid is what you get in an RV anyway. So you do get a sense of privacy. when you are away camping. And if you've ever been with a camper full of kids, it's nice to be able to close off your master bedroom and keep everybody out of there. That TV, I'm not exactly sure what size that is. I believe it is a 32-inch TV, and that will also be going with the RV, as well as the Blu-ray player, and it has your DVD player, your radio stereo, your entertainment system here. This is a digital receiver box, because even though these are supposedly digital TVs, there are some campgrounds that have cable, satellite, what have you, where if you don't have an ultra high definition TV, it will not work. So that's where those converters come in. You can just plug in the cable and your TV is ready to go. So that's always nice. But you've also got your storage for DVDs. You'll get some extra cable there because, you never know when you'll need it. All the remotes for everything are here. There's 2 remotes for the TV in the bedroom. You have what they call a scissor couch. Nice thing about the scissor couch is it folds out, turns into a bed, plus lots of storage underneath. All right, you've got storage there. You've got storage here. Big, long drawers. A couple extra things left in there. All of your books, manuals, everything for everything on this vehicle is still here. Kept all of that just in case anything ever was to fail or go out. You'd have the book, what you need to replace it, what to put in. The air conditioning unit is a new unit that was replaced just a couple of years ago. So that is a fairly new unit. You have yourself a nice little microwave, good for, popcorn, things like that. You've got your storage over your sink, which is good. One thing I will say about it is this light here, if you're going to store anything above that cabinet, these have incandescent bulbs in them right now, which do get warm. So don't keep anything like chocolate or anything melty up there, because if you have that light on for any length of time, it will melt your chocolate. You have an exhaust fan and light vent for your stove. You have a 3-burner stove. You have an oven. All right. It's big enough for, frozen pizza, that kind of thing, chicken wings, what have you. You have a decent sized freezer and a decent sized fridge. Now, the way these work and work their best is I will have it plugged in for the entire time. It just helps keep it cold, because if you don't have it plugged in, then you got to move these little latches on here to keep the doors open and keeps it from getting moldy and funky. So I'll just keep the shore power going to it right now, so that stays on. So again, we were talking about storage, and look at this. This is one of the main reasons me and my wife never traded this camper for a newer model, because the storage is unbelievable. You got room for coffee makers, water, soda. You got so much room, it is unbelievable. The newer models that we looked at, none of them had the storage that this one does. You have a double bunk on top, and you have a double bunk on the bottom. So you can easily sleep 2 adults on each. You can easily sleep 2 kids on each, maybe more. You have storage all the way around the dinette, okay? So it's not just the drawers. By the way, these drawers go all the way. But you also got storage under the middle section. You just lift the cushion up and pop the board out. Then you can also take this, take the legs out, drop it down, put the cushions across it, and you can sleep 2 adults there. I would say you could probably sleep 2 kids there, maybe 1 adult if he can sleep on an angle. But so counting, we're looking at 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, maybe more. So when I say 8 or more, I mean 8 or more. We have storage under the sink. Let's see, what else can I tell you about this beauty? Let's look at the bathroom. Bathroom, you actually have a tub. And yes, you can wash your kids in it, and yes, you can take a shower in it. I am about 5'10", and I've showered in there with ease, no problem. You have a turbo vent, which is nice. It helps get the heat out before you turn the air conditioning on. Let's see, we've got a sink. We've got storage underneath. I'll leave you with a bottle of, that is black tank treatment. That is a YouTube recipe on that, and I find that it works the best. Better than the Camp Chem or anything like that. Those tend to get smelly and stinky, whereas that stuff, it does not. Leaves a pleasant smell, and it does what it's supposed to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing I believe that I missed is to tell you that you can also lift the bed up, and you got storage under the bed. Let me see here if I can get under there. So, boom. All kinds of storage under the bed as well. And again, if you are camping with little ones or a lot of people, storage is essential. Well, that's it for my little camper. I hope you like it. The 2 signs, they come off. They're just the Velcro with that easy pull tab. So nothing to stick to the wall, nothing stuck in the wall. So you can keep them, you can get rid of them. Choice is yours. I think they add a little something to it, so I just left them there. Well, all right. I thank you for looking, and I just wanted to mention, so that I'm being clear here, this is not a new camper. It's seen its wear and tear. This ladder is not broke through. It's just got a crack in it. So it has been taped for about 10 years or so. Longer than, more than that. It's been taped as long as I've had the camper. First day, we had it out, and brought the slide-in and heard a crunch and was like, what was that? And, well, it was the ladder. So, again, it was just cracked. It'll still support the weight of a little one. If you're a big person, you shouldn't be using that ladder anyway. Now, down here, this little bit of water damage that is on that board, it is not rotten. It is solid. That was from a wet towel being left there over the weekend from our youngin' when we didn't know he left it there. Apparently, when you tell your kid to put something in before you go, make sure he knows to put it in the tub and not just throw it up against the board. So it was just a matter of a wet towel sitting against there, which soaked onto that. Well, this is basically a paper covering that covers all the wood in these. So I just peeled that off. Well, thanks again for looking. I hope one of you finds it great enough to come out and take a look at it, and I'll be glad to show it to you, and I'd be even gladder to sell it to you. So have a good day, and goodbye.